Not to get off subject though, but I was watching this documentary and they were saying like, why do you feel like the ignorant people make it to the top and all that stuff, whatever. And he was just saying like, basically, the inferiors, which he claimed to be white people, perpetuate the ignorance of our race. So they put like the dumbest people forward, make them prosper. So it seemed like, yeah, this is what they are going for. Because if you have a child who's very smart, but it's not cool to be smart as a kid, you know what I'm saying? So you're going to emulate what you see, which is the dumb shit. So you're going to like dumb yourself down or whatever. And I thought that was just real interesting that I feel like that's true, that they perpetuate the ignorance of our race specifically and tell people to be like that.
I feel that, but my only question is like, so are they choosing it or are we?
I feel like it's they. Because at the end of the day, like for instance, like J. Cole definitely has the spotlight attention because I think he's lyrical. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he not getting as much press play as somebody talking about don't stop, pop that pussy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, all right, like, don't stop, pop that pussy is getting fed down your throat. So everywhere you go, everywhere you look, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just party scene, party scene, party scene, party scene. You know what I'm saying? But then once you got somebody like, yeah, sit down and think, and you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, that, you might get a little spin on the radio, but you're not going to get as much, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to be in your head. Like, you know, like I seen the post you made, like, you know, you was looking for a song for 12 years ago. So if you hear Don't Stop, Pop That Pussy for a year straight, you never know the name of the song.
Right.
And you hear this other song like six times as opposed to that 100 times. You're going to be like, damn, I heard this song, Don't Stop, Pop That Pussy. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be more inclined to be like, yeah, let me look for that. Let me see. I heard this song. I can't get the song out my head. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. That's what I mean by like they promo that, like for instance, the Blue. I don't even know his name, bro.
Blueface.
Him, yeah. That nigga weak as hell to me. I haven't heard one of his songs, but I heard like snippets, you know. And I'm like, bro, why is he being put to the front? Like, you know what I'm saying? I know it's way more better people than him.
Right.
But they putting that up there, like, you know what I'm saying? Like just ignorance, you know what I'm saying? And
so you think it's almost like a not like a, what, how do I say, fake freedom? Like people think that they choosing it, but really,
yeah, no, for sure. Cause you got to understand the powers that be, bro. You got to understand like the industry. You got to understand the people who, like, the reason why Lil Uzi like, yeah, I'm leaving music, cause he don't have the liberty to say, all right, this is the single I want to put out. You know what I'm saying? He got to go through other people. So yeah, I just watched this documentary on Whitney Houston too, and they were saying like, you know, when I think his name was Clive Davis, the dude who like, you know, gave her roster to like stardom or whatever like that. But whenever she wanted to make a black song, they like, no, that's too black. You gotta do pop, you gotta do pop, you gotta do pop. And then once she got booed at like the Soul Awards or something, she like, shit, I ain't doing another pop song. I'm doing all music for us now. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like granted, she had great success, so she was at liberty to say that, like, all right, yeah, I'm not doing what you want me to do now. But people who don't, it's like, no, you gotta say this dumbass shit. You gotta come down. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? And that's, like, in essence, bro, like, not talking about me and you, we grown. We already got our mind made up, you know what you want out of life, for the most part, you know what I'm saying? You still growing or whatever. But as opposed to a little fifth grader who don't know shit, you know what I'm saying? You get fed this bullshit. You think it's cool to just be like, you know, oh, bust down, Tatiana, you know what I'm saying? It's a catchy song for sure. But I still know the difference when to turn it off and keep it going, you know what I'm saying? As opposed to a fifth grader who don't. Who, you know what I'm saying? This is what you just listening to, and you know what I'm saying? This what you feeding yourself, you know what I'm saying? So I just thought that was interesting that, but in my opinion, it's our role as our community to be like, all right, no, this ain't what we on, and that's why I do send out the grams and scams. That's why, you know, you writing your book, like you might not have said like this is why I'm doing it, but obviously you going for a certain, you targeting certain people for them to get your intellect and be like, all right, yeah, I can think this way, I can do, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we just gotta, and I feel like we progressing. But it's just not as a whole. It's not collective. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got a dot over here, you got a dot over here, a dot right there, and those dots trying to come up as opposed to everybody else who just getting way down. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's real. Cause actually, all that remind me of some Lil B. You remember
the bass guy?
Yeah, like this dude say some of the weirdest shit on his songs. Like he even had a song about eating ass. But before that, he was with like the Pat. Remember the Van songs?
Yeah.
But he was actually rapping for real back then. And I actually heard a couple songs where he was rapping for real. But he said, like he was on a radio station one day, and they was like, "Yo, why you put out all this bullshit?" Blah blah blah. He was like, I tried rapping serious for so long, and nobody knew about it, nobody listened to it, whatever. Then I started saying, talking about this shit, and now I'm blowing up. He said, so that says more about the population than it says about me. And I always thought about that, and that shit always stuck with me because it does. So it is something wrong with us, or as a whole, I would say.
But like, so I'm pretty sure somebody said it before Drake, but he just was like, you know, a wise man once said nothing at all. And I feel like, bro, like at the end of the day, I know I got some intellect to drop. I be having a couple gems, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that I know it all because I don't. But if the world is just on some dumb shit, bro, I'd rather be quiet. I'd be like, bro, it's just, even when like in times I'm having disagreements with some of my friends and we arguing and stuff like that, I just be like, oh, okay. Like if I feel like it's not going nowhere, I'ma just be quiet.
Right.
So I feel like even if the world was on some dumb shit, that's like I feel like that was an excuse for you to keep. You just trying to make some cheese, and there's nothing wrong with that because that's what you're in it for. That's what you're in it for.
Right.
But would J. Cole do that? You know what I'm saying? Would J. Cole be like, yeah, well, they on some not substance shit, so I'm about to just get on some bullshit? No, bro, you gonna still be on who you is and put out your message that you on because you feel like it's a greater audience that you gotta reach. You know what I'm saying? The ones who gonna hear you is the ones who gonna hear you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, for instance, you know, with the grams and scams, I got a couple people who be like, no, I ain't like that shit today, or that shit was lame today, blah blah. I just say okay, because shit, that mean it was not for you today. You know what I'm saying? But somebody else saying thank you, I appreciate it, I needed that today. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, of course you're not gonna get everybody, but you gotta understand that you're not gonna get everybody. Everybody's not meant for you to get. You know what I'm saying? So go, like pick your target and go for that, but don't change who you is trying to get them to come to you. You know what I'm saying? So, and I feel like that was just an excuse for him to say what he said.
I can see that. Yeah, I can definitely see that.